So this is a complete tutorial for absolute beginners on Facebook advertising, and then I also covered running ads on Instagram as well as Facebook, also on creating Facebook page the proper way and setting up your Instagram business account, and also running ads on Instagram as well. So the video is almost 2 hours long, so if you're interested in learning this unique skill, do well to take your phone, take your computer and walk alongside. Do use the timestamp below to go to any part of the video. So if there is any part you already know, you can just skip it and go straight to the part that you need to learn. And do make sure to subscribe and follow me for more tutorials like this. My name is Stanley Chima. First things first, make sure that your Facebook and Instagram is logged in into the same browser. I prefer using Chrome. It kind of makes things faster and easier. So, but this is the Facebook I want to use, and if I click on here, this is the page. I already have a page created. Now if you don't have a page, just click here and quite simple, scroll down. This should be pages, create. Under create, that's pages. So you just, okay, let me just take that again. So once you click on menu and under create, you click on pages, and then you go ahead and give it a name, give it a category, and then continue with that. But since there is a page already, I'm just gonna switch to the page so we see the page we want to work with. All right, so this is the page we want to work with, and then that is okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and create the business account. To do that, I will come and open a new tab entirely, and let's just on Google business Facebook, and then I think the website is business.facebook.com. Yeah, so I'll just click on it, the first search result. All right, so once you open it up and see something like this, it is actually directing me to that particular Facebook page. But what I will do will be to create a business account. Yours might appear a little bit different, but the steps are just roughly the same. So I'll click on this particular place just under business suite, and then click on here and go to create business profile. That's actually what we are looking for. Create business profile. I'll click on it, and then it's gonna ask me a name. Most times they are very selective with names, so I will just copy the name of the Facebook account and just use it there. I mean, works most time for me. I will just copy this name, come back there. Let me just move this side. Okay, and then paste it. Let me just use full name. And then for the business email, I want to use this particular email that is here. Now click on create, and then we give it a moment. That should create. Okay, so it's asking me, should it claim things I have to put inside the portfolio? I will explain further about business portfolio and the rest. But I can do this now or skip it. But let me just select it, or let me just leave it. We go through it later. I'll click on next, and then next. I don't want to add any extra person. Confirm. Let me just do that. So here is the business account I created. I think this was an existing account before, but let's work with this one that doesn't have an image, but I think both of them has the same name anyways. So for this, if I click here and then you see the business account, you can still create a new portfolio, but let me click on view settings. I want to confirm my email and make sure. Let me open email here anyways. So here under business portfolio, you can add you can focus on, as a beginner, on adding your pages, that's your Facebook pages, your ad account, and your Instagram account. So WhatsApp, you can also add a WhatsApp account, but I think if you have WhatsApp on your Facebook, it's as good as that. So we start by adding our Facebook page, Instagram page, and then ad account. But before we do that, I want to connect the Facebook page to the Instagram page, which is very, very important. So I'll simply switch it. So before I do that, I'll make a little arrangement on making. We already have a logo, but if you don't have a logo, I'll show you how to get your logo for free. It's one of the online tools, and also how to use Canva and create a cover photo. But let's upload our logo first. Since I have a logo available, this is the logo I want to use. This is of course not the required logo size, but I can just work with that. So I want it to show somewhere around this area. I'll save it. Okay, haven't done that. I just want to link the Instagram before we come back to arranging the pages properly. I'll go to professional dashboard. So once you click on professional dashboard, and then we have a bunch of options here, but we are looking for linked accounts here, linked account. So click on it. Two things we're going to add here will be WhatsApp and Instagram, which is of course the only things we're allowed to add. So I'll start by connecting the Instagram. Here is the reason why I said you should make sure the Instagram is connected to the same browser so that authentication will be far easier for you. So I'll click on connect account and then connect. Yep, I should allow messaging across. But if you don't want, you can turn that off. So yeah, this is the account freestyle underscore exclusive underscore tint. I'll click on continue. So here it is. You can link in an Instagram account unless it's a business account. Okay, it has to be a business account. So on the process of linking it, you are asked to convert it to a business account. Now you can do this from here, or you simply do it from your phone or from your computer. But let me see. I will simply do it from phone. I'll just cancel this and then let me refresh and be sure it's not linked. All right, so it's not linked. Let me start my phone screen recorder. All right, so here is the Instagram account. It's a totally new account. I want to add the profile picture first, and let me just add it from computer screen. I think that would be easier for me. Okay, let me refresh this. It should show. Okay, that's fine. All right, so I'll click on this three line here and then scroll down. Keep going down to accounts type and tools. Yep, under for professionals. Once you click there, you will see switch to professional account to select it, and then just giving you telling you things you can get, run ads, get paid and all that. So I click on next. Then I should describe my business. This is paint production. I hope they have something like that here. So call it a paint store. This is related, and I want you to display on my profile. I'll put it here. Or let me see if they have any other thing. Because actually manufacture paints. Okay, I think this is the closest paint store, which is okay. All right. So I'll simply click on switch professional account. So there are two options here, either business or creator. So creator is for like business and public figures, content producers and artists, influencers. But for what we are doing, it's a business, a retail store, so a manufacturing store. So we go for business and click on next. And then here you put your business informations and then everything seems to be okay. And I want the contact display, very important for business. I will still go ahead and add business address letter. I'll still go ahead and add business address letter. So, but let's continue. So I'll click on next. And then, no, don't worry, I'll connect that on the PC. So I'll click on next here. And then I think I'm done. Just some of the things is forcing me to do. Bio, I'll do that one later. field require, I'll just type in. Of course, I'll set up my bio later. Just want to complete this very fast. I think I can cancel this now. It's already a business account. So here is a picture of the old account when it's not turned to business, and here is when it has been turned to business. Here you can see it now has professional and this share profile, contacts, and things like that. Okay, so let's go back to the PC. I want to do something here before I go ahead and link it. I want to add the Facebook page here first. So I'll click on under coming back to my this particular account. I will now go under account. I'll select pages and click on pages, then click on add page and then add an existing page. Now search for the Facebook name. So you can use email or number. So anyone can go. I'll try to use WhatsApp code. Then I'll send it to my WhatsApp. So here after using the code, it's done already. All right, so it's already connected. So let me come back here and link it. I can now click on connect and next confirm. And it should do the authentication. And yes, login as Crystal exclusive paint. So yes, this is the business I want to put it under, the one I created. I click on continue. I will just give it a moment or I'll just forward this. All right, so here it's already done and connected. And the next thing I'll do here will be to link WhatsApp. So I'll just click back and then go for WhatsApp on. Now make sure that it is business WhatsApp. If it's not business WhatsApp app you're using, it's not gonna work. I'll click on send WhatsApp code and then let's wait for it. So here I've gotten the code already, so I'll click on confirm. All right, so it's been added. I want to add button. All right, so the button worked. I can click on skipped. If it's a very new page, it might not allow you to add button. And then I don't want to make any of these for now. Done. Okay, so I can come back here. Let me just refresh this page so that it's everything the whole changes I made can work out. So here I have the Instagram on. Here it only requires login. I don't think WhatsApp is gonna show yet. There is no WhatsApp, but I think you don't really need it, but you can also add WhatsApp to your assets. But for now, we're not doing that in this video. So for this Instagram, I'll just click on, since it's saying login needed, I'll click on login and then just, log it in and let it be connected firmly. So code is sent to my authentication app. Okay, it's all connected and okay, so this is done and I think I'm okay here. Okay here. So the next thing I want to do here will be to add accounts. I will be completing this section. So for that, I'll simply click on add accounts. Then I'll click on add. Now I want to create new since I don't have an existing one and you wouldn't have that. I'll click on create new and then give it a name. I want to make a prepaid ad account. So let me just call it prepaid. And it's gonna be a Naira ad account. So I'll call it prepaid NG. And I'll still take my time zone, the closest to me. I'm in West Africa. So I'll choose Nigerian time. This is very close to me. My time is slightly different. And mainly for the fact that I want to use Nigerian card to do. So I'll select a GMT +1, Africa, Lagos. It just should be different if you're not in the same location. Or if you're in Nigeria, I recommend you do this. Or if you're close to Nigeria, then for currency, I want to use Nigerian Naira. For this, I actually use CFA, but here, but I can't do that here for now. I'll click on next, and then here is for my business next. Then you pay attention to make sure it's showing you this account that we created. I think I'm still going to change this image later on. Click on I agree and create ads account. So it's already created. It's not telling me to add payment method. Just add it at the same time. So I'll click add payment information. So here I'll make sure this is Nigeria. Like I said, if you're not in the same location, it's different. But if you're in Nigeria, I recommend you follow it this way, unless you don't have intentions of using Naira card. You want to use your dollar card for payment. And then this seems okay. I'll click next. And then everything seems okay. So I'll select this Naira payment. You can use bank transfer or however means you want to make payment, but this is the one I prefer using. This Naira payment with MasterCard Visa. So I'll click on next. And then that, because I'll skip, they will always collect their tax. And then you can choose the amount of money you want to add and continue. But I don't want to do that. I'll still do it later on. So here I have my ad account, my prepaid ad account. So it's there. And then my page is there. My Instagram is there. I don't have an app or WhatsApp I want to connect. So that is it for here. Now, next thing we want to do will be to organize our Instagram to look something like this. This is the one I just did for a client yesterday. So let's go ahead and do that. So to start up, I'll start by making my Instagram highlight and I'll simply open a new tab and go to Canva. Just search for canva.com or just search Canva. It's usually the first one. I'll do it online. I don't need to download it. So I will simply sign up and click here, sign up. If you have an account, you can just continue to log in. So I'll continue with Google and I'll just do this. It doesn't take time. Okay, I believe I've already signed up. Now, why that it's loading, I think the brand color has this color in it. It actually has multiple color. And so I'll just look for a color that is similar to this to use. This is still loading. Okay, I'll just select personal. I'll do this as fast as I can. It's not actually a Canva tutorial. I have a Canva tutorial you can watch if you want to learn everything about Canva. I'll click on skip and then hooray, this is what I want. Now I want to come here and search for Instagram highlights. So search for Instagram highlights story cover. So this is what I'm looking for, the story covers. And then there are tons of designs. These particular ones like this are not free. The ones with these are pro, so you have to pay for them, but these ones are free. And then they, I mean, the ones that are pretty free are kind of interesting. Now I'm looking for a color that resonates more with the brand. This is actually nice, but I'm looking at it if it can go well with the color. It's actually good. Let me take a look at the brand again. It's not it, but I think I can work with that and make some changes. Let me just select this. I can actually change the background or change whatever I want to change and let it load. So here is what it looks like. Let's take a look at this. I think this is quite simple and nice. It's I could just change the background color and some of these colors. I actually like this color. I'm trying to get it to resonate. This color is in the logo. I think I'll go with this. But of course, you can take your time. This is not a design tutorial. You can take your time to work on what you want. So I'll change this to customize, and I'll just scroll down to the about me. I'll change this to about us, saying it's not a personal profile, it's a company. Change this to us, and that is it. This you can actually use icons here. You can actually use icons here. And this I'll turn it to customers feedback. Simply for me and write custom. This feedback should be white, so I'll select it and then come up here for color. This particular place is text color. So I'll select, let me clear this. I'll select white. This should be white here, yep. And then let me click out. This is what I wanted, personal feedback. And then I think I want to make about 4 or 5. So I will be switching the colors. This first one about us. I want to put one contact us. So I'll put contact us. I think this is okay. And then it should be we call it new arrival. Just trying to get towards here. New arrival. Okay, arrivals. And then customers development. I will leave these tips and hacks since it's for painting, and this is okay. So I will just go ahead and download this. Then again, if you don't like the background color, you can change each of them one after the other by clicking on the background. Yeah, once you click on the background, there are options here that will appear. So let me click it again. You see these options have appeared. If I click out, they disappear. So once you click on any element, they have their type of options. So I'll just click on the background, and then you see this is the background color. I'll click on it. And then there are a number of colors. You can use gradient ones like this. So you look for what suit your brand very well. And then whichever one works for you, you can use that. And let me just take a look at this again. I think this color is a yellow. I could actually use yellow here. So let me try yellow. You see this yellow? Doesn't really work well with this color. Can change this. If I change this to white, the text wouldn't be white again. So let me look for another kind of yellow. You can also use this color hex here if you know the color, or you just search online and use the color. But I'm trying to make this fast since this is not what the tutorial is for. I think I'll leave you with the former one. I'll leave you with the former color. I'll just use Ctrl Z to remove everything until I get my neutral color here. I think this is okay. I'll work with this. I'll work with this. So once I'm done with this, I want to export it. Now I started from page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Page 2 to 6. So I'll click on share. This is how you export it. Click on share and then click on download. So here are the pages. I don't want number 7. I think I ended in 6 from 2 to 6. Alright, so I'll click on download now. And here is the progress. It's downloading. So here it has downloaded. It's already saying done. I could just So here it has downloaded. I could just check on my folder. I doubt if this has downloaded. Okay, there it is. So I'll simply extract it and double click. You can use whatever you use for extraction. I think this is still downloading. Okay, yeah, it has downloaded. So I'll just copy this and I'll just paste it on my download folder. All right, so once we're done with this, it's now to upload it to our highlights. Now, I wouldn't be able to do this through PC. You're not allowed to do that. Even if you see it here, it doesn't work. So to do that, I'll simply come to the phone. So to do that, let's come back to my phone and then open it. So if you've not had it before, you have to upload it as a story. So you click here and select story. Camera will open. You just click here. And then there is a pattern I wanted it to arrange. I want whatever one you put first goes at the extreme right. So I want contact us to be the last one people see since contacts are already there. I'll select it first and then next and not now and then to your story share story. And this is what you do, add to highlights. Make sure you do that because that's the whole purpose. So that after the story disappears in 24 hours, the highlight remains. So we'll call this contact us and then add done here. Okay. So if we go back to our profile, I'll just refresh this. It's already there at the extreme. And I think the color kind of correlates, so it's not really that bad. And I'll add the next one. I can click on add new. No, it doesn't work now. Yeah, I have to add each as story first, and make sure you select story, and then instead of using your camera, you use this. So the next one, I want to be mixing the colors anyway. Yeah. So I don't want to mix them, just together. Uh, so I want to put the next one about us here, and that is it. So I'll click on next and share to story following the same pattern and just name it. I'll add it on new this time around and then just name it about us. I want this to be capitalized, the first one. And there it is. So I'll add the third one, which would be a black, and I'll click here. So this time around, I want to put customers feedback and then click on add your story as before. New. Oops, press something wrong. So I'll just call it reviews. And I'll go ahead and add the think I've actually missed the colors. This review is customers feedback. I wouldn't want to use it now. So I will just okay, I think I made a mistake here. I wanted it to be a black, out of black. So this review, I'm gonna change it. I'll simply click on it to edit it. Mm, Not now. I'll click on more and then edit highlight. You can remove it and redo it, but no need. I will just edit the cover and click here, select another photo. I will use these tips and hacks. Then I'll select it and then I'll just call it edit cover. I want to rename it, so I'll just call it paint hacks and done. So let me refresh. Yeah, that has corrected it. So I will now add the last one following the same step. So here it is. I wanted to make it 5. So the last one, but it can be this color. It has to be black. But the color I have here is I wanted to add new arrivals. But the color it's this orange. So I will just come back here. Let me just do everything very fast so that you don't need to watch this. I'll just come back here and change it very fast. So I come to this particular color and then change it. So here I've done that very quickly. Let me just add it so that we'll move over to the next thing. And that will be new arrival. So I'll simply call it the same name, new arrival. You can always change that letter. Okay, so now that this is done, let's just come to here and refresh our page and see how it looks on the PC. Okay, so here we have our this, and I think the account is generally looking better. And that is it. So the next thing I'll do here, since I'm already on the mobile phone, will be to add my bio to look very good. Now I could use ChatGPT to do that. Would really help it very very fast. So I'll just close this one. I still need the rest, and then I'll just turn off for ChatGPT or DeepSeek, anyone you have. Let me just use ChatGPT. So I'll just ask it. I want a well organized Okay, so I'm not really worried about my Bible, but it depends on what your business is all about. It just explained. So I want a well organized Instagram bio for my paint business. I make and sell paint. I also offer painting services. Do make sure to use required number of Instagram characters and also use icons and emojis. So let's see what it has for us. Usually it gives us way above. I don't know how to tell it, but anyway, so this is what it has for me. I don't really want location, but I think I'll just copy all this. And here I want to use my business name here to replace it. But I'll do that later. So I'll copy this and then send it to my phone. So since I've copied it, I can simply come and just refresh this. Okay. Since I've copied it, I will simply come on edit profile, not now, and then go to bio and change all this. Okay, whatever they sent to me was remaining a little. So for the address, I'm gonna come on that later on. So let's see how it looks best of all. So you can view more. So as we can see, our Instagram account has taken a better shape. So paint and services, custom paint, color mixing, interior exterior painting. Shop now. Okay, so I'm supposed to put the website there. Let me just do that very quickly. So having done all this, I want to add one more thing to my Facebook page before we now go over to making the advert at once. So on the Facebook page, I want to add this is a Facebook cover and also do it with Canva and then maybe make one or two posts. But since this is adverts video, we don't want to focus on the extra things, but these are things you need to continue. So I'll go back to Canva and then I'll cancel this and I'll search again for Facebook cover. So this is one of the advantages of using Canva. They have pre-designs with the think they should be Facebook page cover. Okay, yeah. This is what I'm looking for. I will write paints. Let me just see what they have. So I don't really like doing everything from the scratch. So this is nice, but this is pro. So I think I should be able to go for just the free ones. Okay, I'll just search down and let me see the one that I like most. But before then, I want to upload the paints I have. I think they are not transparent background, so let me remove their background first. I normally use this website background. I think remove the BJ, but let me just search for background remover. Yeah, that's the first one. Remove the BJ. It's the one I personally love using. And I'll just upload the image. Let me accept this. So this the images I want to remove. I think can't do all at once. So let me take them one after the other. Okay, it has removed the background. I'll just download this. And then do another one. Let me just get like three. Should be okay for me. And then I'll go for the second one. Let me also start uploading the third one. It should be the third one. Let me download this. This is done. I'll download. Then this, I'll download too. Okay, let me just add one more. I don't know if I'll be needing it now, but you just get the whole idea. Actually, is 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm done with the images and downloading them. I'll come back to Canva. You know what? I think I will use this. This kind of have similarities with the brown color. I'll just use this, click on customize template. So I'll simply change this to the name of the brand. This is a crystal exclusive paints. And then the website is currently not active, so I'll just remove this. And then this is just all I needed. I'll replace this. Now I want to bring in images. So once I'm done uploading, I'll simply get the one I want. So to bring in a design, you just come, click on it, and it comes up here. I'll make this a little bit large and then place it here. I'll tell it to stay here, and then here is okay. I'll bring in the next one. Also make it big. Just place it here at once. And then I'll just bring in the third one. Okay, this is also okay. This design is pretty ugly in my eye, but like I said, this is not a side story. Okay, something as simple as this can go. I would have added some paint drops and some buildings where they're painted, but then again, this is not a design, but I don't like this font. I want something a little bit, don't make it thicker. Cute. Think this can go. Practice this way. Things better now for me. So I'll still follow the same pattern to save it and share the quick on download, and then I'll download as PNG. Those are actually the highest quality. Now, once I'm done, I'll come back to Facebook. It's already downloading. And then click on add cover photo. Choose photo. I'll do upload since I don't have the photo already. And then there is a WS Facebook cover photo. And so let's see how it looks. At the best, you drag it to the best position you want. Click on edit. I wasn't done dragging it. Okay, I think it covered the exact cover. So save changes. And then we just work with this for now. And basically, this is all we do here. There is no other settings that we need here. We can add our address and other things. So if I'm to do that, I can simply click on edit and customize your phone number, your email, and then editing about yourself. Let me see and just add address, possible websites. So I'll click on address, edit address, and here is the address. Here it is, and then I think that's okay for now. I'll just save it. And here we are done. So let's go over to the last part of the video that will be running adverts. All right, so here moving over to running adverts, there are two ways you can do that. Either we come here and search for ads manager, or you can simply come from here. You see ads manager here, and you can see campaigns. So that's one way you can run it from here, or you can simply come to your phone, as you can see in my screen, and click here, and you see both posts. You can post them. I made about 3 posts just for us to test with, and then that is that. If you want to do that, but for us to do the same thing on phone, we need to do one final connection so that we can easily do that on phone. I want to connect the same ad account that we created on the business profile to it. So to do that, let me accept this first. Non-discriminatory policy. Okay, so let's quickly make the connection. I would come to my Instagram profile and then click on the profile. Then this three line up here, click on it, scroll down to ads payment. If you don't see ads payment, just go to business tools and control. Once you click, you will now see ads payment. And on clicking that, you will see the option payment method. You select it, and then let's go ahead and sign in that Facebook. So here you see this is showing a different ad account from that one. I'll simply click here, manage payment method, and then I go through Chrome. The fuck. So here, once you click on payment method, and as you can see, this ad account is not the ad account we created earlier. So we have to switch it to the other one. And to do that, I would here there is no option for me to actually control that here. So yours might not appear that way, but if it happens this way, a little bit tricky. So I'll just come back and add the Facebook to my account center first of all. So to do that, I'll scroll back and then here under settings and activity, I'll scroll down and look for, I think that should be down account center. Here, accounts. So once I come back here, I think it's on the topmost. You see account center. I'll click on it and then select the Facebook. Select to add account or add more account. Or let me review this account. So there is no account here. So I'll come back and do add more account. And then I want to add a Facebook account. I'll select add Facebook account. This is not the account. So I click not you. And this is not the account I wanted to add. So I'll simply go to not create new account. I'll say no login. I actually did mistake. I did create new account. So I'll use the number to log in. It's this account I'm looking for. So this is another way to do this. If it doesn't appear, you can also do this. You go to any post and click on most posts, and then you will see the option with a Facebook ad account. Without a Facebook ad account, then you simply click with a Facebook ad account. Take note, these are very sensitive area. Whatever mistake you make here, correcting it might be difficult. So I go to with a Facebook ad account, click continue, and then this Facebook is not the Facebook I want to use. So I'll click switch Facebook. And of course, this is the one I logged in last time. Continue. Okay, the ad account will be used as a second ad account. Yes, continue. So here, this is done already. Let me come back and confirm this. Yes, let me discard the ad. So let's see the ad accounts we have here now, just to be sure that it's the particular one I created. Okay, I actually made a mistake and selected another ad account, but I can always switch it here, which is a little bit stressful to switch. So I can go now and click add a new payment method with Facebook ad account. So let me add it again and switch it. Sorry, me that was telling you not to make mistake. I'm not the one making the mistake. Click here and select it again. Continue. I actually forgot I saved the name with prepaid. Mhm. So back here, I'll click on change Facebook ads account. So I'll click here and then use the prepaid I made earlier. And then that'll be all. Okay, continue. All right, so here it is. Now, if you want to add fonts, still the same process. Let me just go back. You come back here, click and go to add payment. If you don't see it, check inside business tools and control. You see the add payment and you can simply select it. That's the other account I needed, uh, prepaid NG. Then you simply click on add fonts and you now use your bank card and add more, of which I'll add just a little amount of money just for test. But let me just show you how you can do that on PC. Here, if you come to this ads manager here or wherever you are in, You can always come here and check. If you come to Ads Manager here, you see billing and payments. You can select it here, you go there and do the same thing. Or if you're already here, you can click, come to this side, you see billing and payment. Any of them can go. So once you click on that, let it load. So here, what you will do here will be simply click on add funds. And once you click there, you choose the amount. Let me just do 100 naira. That's actually very little, but I don't actually want to run ads on this. So you select the payment method. If you want to pay by USSD, you do that. If you want to do by bank transfer, you do that. We have several options, but I prefer using PayU. And I've been using it for over 2-3 years now. It kind of works very well for me. So you click on next. And then open Naira payments with MasterCard. Click on continue. It's going to open on another window. And you simply put in your card details. Let me use my details very fast. Now, once I'm done putting the whole details, I'll click on pay. And of course, the amount will be there for you to see. Just save this card since I'll be needing it again. And then this is my bank. If your bank offers you to do um, I'll just click on generate token, then you use whichever means you find more appealing. They send you SMS both to your email and to your SIM. I think SIM card is not here, but I can receive it on my email. So it takes maybe a minute or less than a minute to come. So let me try. Let me check my email now. Okay, it has already arrived. So let me use the code 650022. Okay, so click on verify. Let me saving this. Your transaction was successful. And then let's go ahead and close this window. Just click on continue. Oh yeah, cancel this and come back here and see. So you see the money has appeared there. Now if I come to mobile and click here and come to add payments, you will see the same money will appear here. So the same money has appeared here, and then that is that. So let's quickly do for phone before we move over to PC. Now for mobile, for you to run ads on mobile, you're actually limited on things you can do. The only way will be to come and click on both posts. Now this video is not allowing me. I think it's because of the quality. Yeah, that's what they said. The resolution is too low, can't be used. So because of the resolution is poor, so they wouldn't allow me to promote it. But anyway, if it is this image, like this is a carousel, it has a number of images on it. You can actually promote any of them. So if I click on boost posts here, for instance, this, and then the first thing you see will be the goal. So what is the goal? Do you want uh, uh people to visit your profile, which is actually recommended for newer brands? I mean, you can't tell people to start coming to your website or messaging you immediately before getting to know you. So if you're completely new, you could do this. This also gives you some followers anyways. So we'll try each of them down one after the other. So let's check for this. You can use the suggested audience. Then again, I recommend, if you're a completely new person, I think you should do a broader advert, not to narrow them down very well. So if I'm to use the suggested audience, this is the amount you want to pay daily. You can increase it as much as you want. So, and the amount, I think the minimum is about 1,512 naira. So here they have options: run until it's paused. Okay, they don't change it here. Then you can go next. And then, of course, it wouldn't boost because of the money there is not enough. But that is it for this. But let's go back and then try using our own audience. So if I click on create your own audience, which you would be doing a number of times, use advantage plus audience. I recommend you turn that on. It's helpful. So audience name, let me just call this maybe Lagos, or let me target the whole of Nigeria, or just call it Nigeria just for me to know. Then the location, I'll choose the whole country. So you can click on local or region. So under region, I'll type the country as a whole, and then it pops out there. You select it. So that is there. You just click OK, and the minimum age 18, which is okay, but I think can just put it 20. All this depends on the services you're rendering. Suggested audience, you could use it under suggested audience. You can change the age range, their interests. You're narrowing into, the new house owners or those interested in paints, depending on the services you are offering: painting, painters, oil painting. So you just select as many as you want, depending on this. For instance, let me select this. So just depend on what you're looking for. Let me write paint again. On house painting and decor, for instance. Once you're done selecting them, you click OK, and then that is it. Here, just click OK. I've created an audience. It's already there. You can create more audience if you want. Let me create another one. You can call it another one. Let's say, since this business is located at Abuja, let me call it Abuja. And the minimum age 18. I'll click on here to have more options. So this time around, I'll touch the age maybe from 24. I mean, I'm looking at those that can actually get to build house. Anyway, anybody can choose to repaint their house, male and female, by spades. And then here, interests. I've put this for renovation. There's home renovation here. Renovation, construction, home improvement, home constructions, interior decorations, house maintenance. I mean, these are people that even real estate, higher repair, that are interested in that. So yours might be different. You just look for things that are related to yours, and I click OK. And then here, all right, I think here is it. I didn't save. Well, kind of went back by mistake. But anyway, that is it. So let's go all the way back to the goal. Now we've explored the profile visits on. We've explored it. Now let's go to the next one, website visit, which is actually simple. You add your website here, use it as shop now, watch more, depending on what you do it for them. If it is sign up, if you maybe booking for a consultation section, you can use book now, contact us shop now if you want them to go directly into shopping, and then turn on the message button. So that is it for this, which is quite simple. Let's now to message you. So you can want them to message you on WhatsApp. And then I think I didn't add the WhatsApp business. I don't think so. I can add it now. Yes, I can add it now. So let me go ahead and add that very quickly. The country of the number is Nigeria. And then, so let me put in the number. I've inputted the code already, and then this is it. So the number has been added. We can now use it. And then I'll click on next. Message you is next. And you do the other things we did before. You see the audience I created before has appeared here. So you can always use your audience across the goals most times is. And then you can create your own audience to still the same step and go ahead, continue. For instance, this set everything. It's telling me the budget is too low. So you just read it through. It's quite simple to follow. And then click on post post. That will be all for this. So let's go over to the PC and then get on that. Now here on my PC, you would want to go to here. Okay, I think I switched it before, so I'll come back here. Once you move your mouse to the left, the options will pop up. So I'll go back to campaigns. So here, doing this on the ads manager can be a little bit overwhelming and a little bit complex because of multiple choices you have. But I'll do my best to break them down as much as I can. So to start up, let us finish loading. I don't know why the network is kind of a little bit slow today. Okay, so here it's done. I will just click on create. Click on create, and then it's loading the creation. I needed to confirm an information before I can continue. Let me quickly do that. I'll just click on the confirm. Okay, yep, I need to confirm page. Yes, that's true. And then put verify phone number. And that will be all. I'll select country code. That will be Nigeria. That's M. Then language English. Okay, that will be it. Then I want through WhatsApp message. Yeah, text me now. Let me get the message. And then come back on this. So here I've gotten the code 84841214 and then submit. Alright, so the number is confirmed. I think we can continue with the ads now. Everything is okay. And then I think we're good to go. I'll just click on continue. Alright, so back here, so here we have a bunch of options. From the top, we have awareness. And then this is mostly just to show people your brand, especially if you are new. I do this a lot for my clients. If you do, we could do. Oh, it's okay. Let me just select this and show. So here you have the reach to reach people that are kind of interested in your branch, and these are the options you have to reach more people, for brand awareness, for video views, and your store location. So if any of that is related to your business, you could go for that. Or the next one is traffic. This is sending them to a destination, either to your website. So if you're looking for links, click landing page, Instagram profile visits, or Messenger, or you want them to call you, send you message on Messenger, Instagram, or reach out to you on WhatsApp. That's it. Now, next one is engagement. This one is actually nice. If you're looking for things like likes, comments, and start up conversation, call, video views, and even get message on Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger. This one will be for leads generation. So you want some leads, you fill up a form, just put their basic information, and Facebook charges you each one. Then if you have an app, if you want people to install your app or see your app events, that's works well. Next one will be sales. So if you're making sales, you have a catalog, or want to start conversation, or you want calls or messages, this works very well. But for the thing about this is that each of them basically works the same way, except for leads generation. I hope we'll cover it. And then App Store, we're not doing this today. And so, if not, the rest are similarly. Once you're able to do one, you can always find your way around the other. So let's just start with, if we do awareness, it covers the same as engagement. So we just pick one of them. Let me pick engagement. Then we'll do traffic and lead generation if you still have time for that. I think with this three, you can cover up anyone you want. So for this, you just click on continue and then let it load. Here, you can use the say load campaign, messaging campaign, uh, the one that they did kind of predict for you. But I don't want to do that now. I mean, if you really want, you can follow them up. But in some cases, I don't follow them up. If I really want to target a specific set of people, but if I just want a broader audience for many people to just see, if my goal is just for people to view it, I don't really pay too much attention. I just use it. But then let's click on continue under manual engagement campaign. So one of the things I do here will be to rename it, especially if you're running a lot of campaigns, it could be confusing. So let me call it one or test one or test one engagement campaign. That's okay. So here categorize. Since we begin, I don't even bother going this area. I myself have hardly used it. I don't actually do things for politicals or stuff like that. So where you focus on here will be on turning on advantage campaign budgets. So once you turn it on, it will tell you either daily or lifetime. I prefer doing daily for some reason. I just prefer doing daily. So you can choose. I think the lowest it will allow you will be about 1,800 naira. That's the lowest you can do. Anything lower, it will tell you your budget is too low. So the error has cleared. Alright, so after that, there is nothing else I want to do here. Obviously, we don't want to do tests, and that could be complex. So just turn that off since you begin it. And then once we are done here, this is the only thing we are doing here. Remember, campaign and turn on the budgeting. Choose the amount you want. Choose either daily or weekly. Let's say we could choose either daily or lifetime. Lifetime is you want to spend 10,000, 100,000. Just click this and select, for instance, 69,000. You want to spend 100,000. That is it. So once it reaches 100,000, the advert has finished. You select how many days you want it to run. But here I'll go back to my daily, and then 20 is too small. Let me do 2K. So once we're done here, I could click here next, or just come here and click. So either of them works very well. And let me click that. So I also rename this to test one so that be on the same page. So here is what you check. Under here you have conversion. So under conversion, you have message destination. Where do you want the message to go? Do you want it to, let's throw this up a bit. Know why this is hiding on top? Let me see. So under message destination, you have on ad for calls. If you want to get calls, if you want it to go straight to your website, is on your app, of course, to engage with your app, Facebook page. When you want to engage with your Facebook page, either like your page or just see what you have there. Now, if you select on ad, which I'm gonna select, this one has some things like if you want people to watch your video, see on ads has this option of video view engagement type. So let's see. You want people to watch your video or your post. So if you're looking for something like likes or comment or many likes, you can get it on using post engagement. An event response, you created an event, you want people to, sign up for the event or set a reminder. You have it there. Or then for video views, let me change this to, since we're on video views, let me finish with that. We have the through play views, the maximum either 15 seconds. So we said we try to show your video ads to people who will watch the entire video when it's shorter than 15 seconds. So for longer video, we try to show people that watch it at least 15 seconds. So they're just telling you that they will do their best to get you 15-second watch. So if you think you can be able to pass your information, of course, your ad should have the major information within 15 seconds. You choose that. But if you just want maybe to have a number of good video views on your page, you can select this 1 2 seconds max. So it kind of runs cheaper, but 2 seconds maximum. So let's leave it on the 15 seconds. Okay, so or if you go under the engagement and select post engagement, here you have a maximum engagement. So what do you want? So do you want, they will try to show it to people that are most likely like, share or comment on your post. So they have their data, they know those that are most likely to engage. And those people that's the people they will show it to. Or if you want, you will try to show your ads to people up to once a day. So if you're going to ask for several days, maybe you have an event, you want it appearing to the same people day after day after day, you can go for that. Or you try to show your ads to people as many times as possible. So your ads should keep popping to the same people and also newer people as many times as possible. But I love using this, people that are most likely to like, share, and comment. I mean, I don't need you to be watching my ads over and over. I just need you to take action. But it depends on my goal, anyways. So that is it for this. But let's still explore some other options here. Other than on ad, you can use this first one, which is, let me scroll this under message destination. You can use the call one, which is quite simple. You put up your number and then it's the conversion location will be calls. It's as simple as that. You get direct calls. Then if you choose message destination, that means you're looking at getting DM, and then the Facebook page is there. You can change the page, but since we have only one page, that's it. Here you can get messages on WhatsApp, but remember that this WhatsApp is not WhatsApp business, so I have to convert it to a WhatsApp business. But anyway, this is how you do it. If you want to remove Messenger, most times I don't like Messenger. I live only on Instagram and on WhatsApp. I mean, they prove to be more effective for me most times, but that is it for this. And I think we don't have any other option here. Okay, that of websites, which is simple. Put your website or app or Facebook page. So let's check out for the Facebook page. So this is the page. And then there is no much option here. Maximum number of page likes. So if you're looking for likes, that'll be for that. And that's just Facebook page, not for Instagram. Okay, so let's just come back to this and select on your ad and then video view. So I'm gonna do two, one for image, one for video. Since I want to promote a video, first I'll select video view. And then we scroll down now. So this is where you set your start date and your end date. I usually don't love putting end dates. I just want to end the ads whenever I want. But mind you, if you selected, so let's just go back to the first one and change this to lifetime. So if you selected lifetime, you must put, you must have the, you must put an end date. So it's must have start and stop. So usually by default, 30 days, 20th February 2025, the date I'm doing this video, and then till March 1 month. So you can always change it to want it to be 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 days, however you want it. You can do it 3 days, however I want. But let me go back to my this and just change this back to daily. And let me just use any figure. Doesn't really matter. And this error should be corrected now. Okay, we'll fix it along the way. Okay, so going down here, I think I've talked about the budgeting. So for the budgeting, you can set an end date if you can't remember, but it best you don't set it. Even Facebook themselves recommend you don't set the end date. Just end it yourself so that the campaign doesn't start wrapping up. Now after that, I'll scroll down. I don't recommend you touch any of this for now. Just go to your audience. Then for saved audience, I have a dedicated video on that, on retargeting and saving audience and reusing the audiences. But for now, we're not gonna do that. So here you have this location. So you click on edit. And by the way, just neglect this. This has been corrected. Okay, let me just reload this page so that it clears. All right, so as you can see, the error has cleared. So let it stop distracting us. So I'm scrolling down a bit more back to where we were before location. So if I click on this, you can actually change it to wherever you are. But one thing you don't do is to add in more than one country. So if you're targeting a whole country, target one. Can't target Nigeria, Ghana, United States, United Kingdom, all in one campaign. The ads will do very bad. So to continue with that, you would choose your location. You can choose as much as a country or location as you did before. You can even use the map to do that. You can even exclude some certain locations. Like this is include. I can select here, do exclude. So let's do something simple very quickly. Let me select the whole of Nigeria as before. Nigeria. I think I spelled it wrongly. Nigeria has R, yes. So I'll select the country as a whole, but now I don't want the adverts to appear in some certain regions. These are just a little bit complex stuff, but let me just put it up here. Under this include, you click on it and select exclude. Now let me select the places I don't want it to show. For instance, I don't want it to show in Kaduna State. I'll select it. I don't want it to show in Taraba. Uh, Hope I got this spelling well. It should be Taraba. Taraba is a state in Nigeria. I don't want it to show in, let's say, Imo State, Imo, Nigeria. Let me pick one more state. Let me say maybe Ogun State. And then, so as you can see, this is the location I've selected, but it's removing this place from them. So just take your time to play around this, and that will be that. Now I scroll down. This is where we do some more work. You see this advantage plus audience. You click on audience suggestion, which is optional. Click on it. And then this is where you can set your age like we did on the mobile. You select here and you can set it from 22 depending on what you're promoting. You know, depending on the age, the demography of the people you're targeting. Now, gender. If you're selling something or you want a service that doesn't involve men or women, you can select either one of them or you select all. But I'll just use all here. Then scroll down. There's another one here, detailed targeting. This is where you do some more serious work and where you would be spending most of your time in. If I click on edit here, I can add demography, either their demography, their interest, or their behaviors. So, for instance, since it's paint, I could search for paint, and then I'll still make a tutorial on just targeting, different targeting for different businesses, so you can have a clear understanding. But for this, yeah, paint, this is employee, which falls under thing demography, yep. And then this falls under interest, this falls under job title. So you see a lot of options here. You can choose paints or let me say renovation. So these are interests people that are interested in. But there is one set of people I love always putting in. I love putting engaged shoppers. Uh, Engaged shoppers. They tend to do very well to whatever audience I'm using. So these are people that are always, either buying on Facebook, people that are really serious on Facebook. It's the way they have their data to get that. So, luxury rules, depending on what you're looking for. So once you're done getting their interest, for instance, let me put painter. Since we're dealing with the painting products, I'll just put painter. This is supervisor. I'll select this. And let me add one more. This under renovation, construction, yes, people that are interested in that. And then once you are done spending a lot of time, like I said, you would have to spend a lot of time on this, possibly do research and even use some AI tools. Once we are done here, let me just click out. So once we're done here, we now come to the next one. Now you can choose to narrow this even further. Like I said, this is not a tutorial on targeting. So I make another video on that. So do make sure to subscribe so that once I make the video, the notification will let you know. So on that, I can save this audience to use it later. So let me just call it Nigeria 1. So just save it. You can use it on another campaign. I'll show you how that works too. So let me go back where I was. So here we are now in placement. Now, this place is also important. Under placement, I click on edit. Under edit, there is campaign plus audience, advantage plus placement, which is recommended. But let's just go to manual placement. So this is simply you deciding where your app will appear. Okay, so if you don't want it to appear in certain devices, I can select under device, select here. So all devices, if you want it to appear on mobile, fine. If you don't want it to appear on mobile, for instance, if you're promoting an application or something that people would use only on their mobile, on their desktop, I mean, there is no need putting it up on mobile since they wouldn't click and install it instantly. So that is it, but I'll just leave it on all devices. So here, the platforms, you can choose where you don't want it to appear. Usually, I don't like using audience network. I don't trust it. But those are some other places they'll fix your ads on that are not on Facebook or on Instagram. On Messenger, most times I don't like Messenger. So, but depends on you and what you're doing anyway. But you can narrow this further but let me turn on everything here just for this. You can narrow it further by deciding you don't want it to appear on feed. So you want it to appear on feed, you don't want it to appear on reel. You turn it off. Intro videos, the videos that pop up during ads. The ads that pop up during video when you're watching video, you turn it off. You don't want it to appear in search, you turn it off. And that will be it this side. I mean, this used to be a lot more detailed, but these guys kind of, changed it. But anyway, so you can even click it down for that and see the Facebook or Instagram feed. You want it to appear on Facebook feed, but not on Instagram feed. You can turn it off there. So you keep making the changes there and there. So you also watch this side. Due to your ad setup, some of them might not agree. So let me turn this back on. But anyways, you can turn off things like marketplace. I actually don't like them. Those ones are not really relevant. Right column or this Internet Explorer is okay. Okay, so that is it on this. You take your time, go through it, and select the ones you want. When you get the whole message. So once we are done here, there is still yet another option. I think this will be is the one I was looking for. It used to be up below, above, now it's below. So this is for all devices. We want people using Wi-Fi to see it under all devices. They did this and remove people that are not using iPhone. If you want people using Android only. So if you are promoting maybe something that works only on Android, you wouldn't want people that use iOS to see it. So you just select Android only. Okay. That's just it. But let me just turn this back on to the all mobile devices. So everything seems okay. I cannot click on next or here anyone. So here at the third and final stage, I'll still do the same thing I love doing, renaming it test one at campaign. Okay, so here you make sure the page is it, the Instagram is here. And then yeah, there are two ways you can do. You can create an ad here, then here now. So if I click on this create ad, I can select video ads and then use text, media, all the rest of them image here, but that could be a little bit complex. So preferably what we do most of the time is to use a, a post we have made already, a video we have uploaded. So for that is click on use existing posts. So I don't have any posts on the Facebook page, but I have on the Instagram. So once you select use existing post, you will see this option select post or create post. So I'll select post and come to the Instagram. So this is the only video. Remember we selected video views. That's why the images are not showing. Select it and click on continue. And then telling me some things. Business. I've actually installed the business. So let me just refresh this for this to appear. But I can change this from send message to something else. Maybe but if I select book now, it will require me to put a website or something like that. But either ways works. I prefer using either shop now and they send it to your WhatsApp or so let's just see how it looks anyway. So chat on WhatsApp wherever else use a send message to WhatsApp. I've already added the WhatsApp number. So let me just refresh this and let the WhatsApp number take its effect. Okay, so it has reloaded and as you can see, I don't have problem with the WhatsApp number again. And then that is it. So once you're done with this, simply click on publish. So this is okay for you. I think there's one more thing I wanted to show us here. The option should be there. Okay, maybe we'll see it on the other ones. Just varieties of this text here. They can be changing it for you however you want it. But I'll just click on publish and then let it go. It's gonna publish this, and this. So publishing one out of three. So move to two. So the three have been published, campaign, ad sets, and ads have been published. So once they are published, they are being reviewed. I will just cancel this. So as you can see, it's processing. I'll scroll down. Let's see better. It's on processing mode. So I'll cancel these three selected stuffs here so that I can create another one for us to test another one. So I'll click on create. Now we'll do traffic. We'll do traffic. We did engagement before. Like I said, engagement and awareness are almost the same thing, just the setup are practically the same. So let's go for traffic. I'll click on next. So here I'll still use manual. And I will just call it test 2. And then we do the same thing, advantage campaign, and then choose the amount we want. Let me just use this amount. Then that's all. We click on next. Here I'll rename this to test 2. And then here we have app. We don't have an app connected to our ads account. That's why we have appears. We have websites. You can choose your website, message destination, Instagram or Facebook. Send traffic to your profile. Either one you want people to visit your Instagram or Facebook. So but I'm going to leave it to messaging from here. And then maximum number of clicks. So that's what I want to use. But this time around, let's use it and show people most likely to converse through messages. So people that are most ready to, chat up and know what you have. So here I will use this WhatsApp, and then I'll remove Messenger, put Instagram. So people can, once they want to message, they'll have the option to message either on Facebook or on Instagram. They choose the one they are most convenient with. Okay, then after that, this is okay. I'll scroll down. Of course, we know about this already. Now, this part, we can do whatever we did before. So you can go back and watch it slowly. Now, what I only wanted to add here is can use saved audience. If I select this, remember this audience that we saved before? I think this is the one we saved from mobile. Yeah, this is the one we saved from mobile. And then this is the one from DC. We did here. So you can select any of them to use them. And that will be that. So let me just select the one from mobile and then let that appear. So you still follow the same thing. Set up your interest wherever you want. You want to create a new audience, you can create new audience. And that will be that. So platforms you want it to show, you do the same thing. And then come down. After that, you click on the next one. This time around, I wanted to use a carousel ad. I think so. So let me rename this to test 2. We go back to create, not create. I don't want to do this here, so I'll click on use existing post and then select the post. Come to Instagram. So see this carousel I did. This carousel is simply having more than one picture in one post. So I'll select it and then click continue. And then that will be that. Just suggested some post for me. Send message on WhatsApp. If it's telling me this image is unreachable, image is selected, has been deleted, or you don't have authorization to use this in your ads. Okay. I think this doesn't allow you to do carousel for this. I should have done either awareness and I use post engagement, not video views. Or I use engagement, use post engagement. Let me try some photo. Should work. Yeah, this works. So if you want to use carousel, you have to use that one. Traffic does not allow carousel. I just remember. So that is it. I think the WhatsApp on. Anyway, just take your time, go through it, and then you can always put up your question in the comment section. Once I'm done with this, I click on publish just as before, and then let it publish one of two, and then the three of three has been done. Okay, so I can cancel this or click view campaign anyone. So it's processing. I'll cancel this, and cancel this. So the two of them are processing. Once it's done processing, it will show you a review. Then after review, it will not show you active and your ads is already running. So if you find this video helpful, do make sure to follow me for more tutorials like this and put your questions in the comment section. If you watch this video down to the end, thanks for watching, and then subscribe because more is coming. And if you have any question, I keep saying, do make sure to put it in the comment section below. My name is Stanley Chima. Thanks for watching.